Hello collectors, welcome to episode 51 of Statue Talk. I'm your host, Joe Prozik. With me as always, the Kato Kid himself, Kwong Tran. Now Statue Talk is a show where Kwong and I share our thoughts and opinions, upcoming statue previews, pre-orders, and share with you some updates to our own statue collections. Well, thanks for joining us on this episode. Kato, hit the music.
Welcome to 2018!
Kato, welcome to 2018. We've got a lot to talk about in this episode. We're going to go over the 12 Days of Sideshow.
Yes.
We're going to review the Statue Forum Award winners.
Ooh, that's new.
And then we're also going to talk about, as usual, the big previews and pre-orders that are coming up this year. It's been a while since our last episode. What have you been up to?
Just started school. Nothing much other than that, though. Just trying to balance the life with school, but other than that, it's okay.
For me, I'm just trying to find the balance between work, life, statue collecting.
Yes,
it's a tough one.
It's really tough.
But I don't think much has changed since the last episode.
Yeah, I don't think I really watched any movies that was interesting. I should be getting the Dark Knight trilogy 4K later today. So.
Well, every New Year, my family and I watch the Harry Potter movie series.
Oh yeah, I started watching that too.
So that's what we did. Had a good Christmas.
Good. No
statues for Christmas, Kato.
Yeah.
But got some good stuff for my motorcycle this Christmas. But nothing too crazy to share. Nice quiet Christmas. Nice quiet New Year's. Just been working on getting this new year started, Kato.
Yep. So, strong. Gotta start it off strong. Not much going on with us, so let's get into this week's topics. Yes.
All right, Kato. First up, we're gonna talk the 12 Days of Sideshow.
Yeah, which I think is kind of interesting that they did it after Christmas instead of before, like they usually do each year, right?
No, that's not what they usually do. We were just out of our minds last episode because this is what Sideshow normally does. 12 Days of Christmas, starting actually on Christmas, not before Christmas. That's where we had it wrong. Sideshow goes through and gives us some big reveals, and some big previews during that period. Mm-hmm. So day one, Kato, Christmas Day, Christmas morning. Sideshow's big reveal was the Wolverine life-size bust.
Yeah, this guy's cool.
Yeah, a lot of these reveals, they don't show a lot. Mm-hmm. They just show a little. Yeah. Very heavy in the teaser territory. Yeah. So Wolverine life-size bust, if I thought the Deadpool was cool. Yeah. The Hulk was kind of... A lot of people have mixed opinions about that, but be looking forward to seeing the Wolverine life-size bust.
Yes.
So day two, Kato.
Yes.
Was a Star Wars reveal.
Mm-hmm. Legendary scale, or is it full?
Legendary scale Yoda statue, which means half scale. Mm-hmm. Probably Yoda is about this big, I guess, in real life. Yeah. So he'll probably be about this big. Mm-hmm. So it won't be a very big statue.
Yeah, I'm curious how much he's going to cost actually, because legendary scales we get usually like $2 to $3 grand, I think.
You're right. Legendary scales are usually about $2,000. Yeah. I'm guessing the price has got to come down on Yoda, but who knows? Because he's going to have a lot of mixed media. Yeah. He's going to have a lot of details with the hair and stuff.
Oh yeah, I'm serious to see how that's going to turn out.
It might be similarly priced, but we got to see a pretty good picture during this preview, so. He looks like he's going to be a good one. Day 3. Yep. Kato was the Rebel Terminator premium format figure.
I don't know much about. Is this a TV show or?
No, it's just Sideshow's own creation in the Terminator universe.
Got it. Okay.
I used to really like the Terminator universe, and then Terminator Genesis and the third one, and
whatever the recent one.
I liked the Christian Bale one.
You did or you didn't?
I did.
Yeah, I did too.
And then there was there's been all sorts of problems with the license, and like they're trying to make it for kids. It seems like they're trying to make it for kids now, not like kids, but like younger adults, and just kind of sugarcoating it when it was a dark and gritty and bloody and violent movie. The first one. What's your favorite Terminator movie? The first one. Is it? I saw it in the movie theater when I was like 5 years old. Who's the villain for the first one? The Terminator. Oh, what's the metal guy? That guy. Is that the second one? Or is that the third one? Liquid Metal. Yeah. Robert Patrick. That's Terminator 2. Okay, yeah. So that's the one that I like then, because that's what I grew up watching. Moving on to day 4, Kato. Yes, something that I'm actually pretty excited for. I think maybe you're excited for it too. Captain America, premium format figure. Yeah, this is I already have a Captain America. It's kind of like a more classic. You can kind of see him on the side of the screen. Other side, Kato. It's more of a classic World War II style premium format figure, and this is a modern version of the character. Remember when the smaller scale Avengers Assemble set came out? Yeah, like the 1/6 or something like that. Said I wanted a modern Cap, right? I like the modern look of characters, and this is what they're giving. Yeah, this is actually Daniel Bell, his first. He has a really good reputation for Sideshow. Yeah, great reputation. Yes. Lots of great work, and I'm looking forward to seeing a lot more of this Captain America. Definitely. Viewers with good eyes would have seen him in some of the backgrounds of some of Sideshow's recent videos. Day 5, Kato. Is this the guy who goes, oh, an exciting one. What does he do? Oh, yeah, like, is he like Thundercats do? Just one tone. Oh. So, 2 teasers. Yes. First one, Lion-O. Is it Lion-O? Lion-O statue from Thundercats, which we're only seeing a kind of like a shadow picture of, and it looks like he's about to raise that sword over his head. Yeah. Or in front of his eyes, so he can go thunder, thunder, thunder. Yeah, I watched it a little bit when I was a kid. Yeah. Then I also showed off the Mumra statue. So I was really excited to see these. Yeah. PCS came out with some Thundercat statues a long time ago. Years and years ago, a Mumra and a Lion-O statue. They were really good, but they were also very fragile, had a lot of people with breakages, and they're very hard to ship. Yeah. And then they stopped working on the license. So I'm glad to see that Sideshow has picked this up. Yeah. Looks like it's going to be in the more modern style that the He-Man statues have been. Yeah. Now, Kato, I regret not having jumped on that He-Man line. Yeah, you really wanted it. And I'm not going to regret. You're not going to make the same mistake. I'm not going to make the same mistake with the Thundercats line. One of my favorite TV series as a kid. Yeah. So definitely looking forward to this one. And I'm guessing they're probably going to be smaller scales. Yeah. They're not called premium format figures. So like the He-Man, they're going to be at the 1/5 smaller scales probably. That's cool. Is what I'm because didn't we recently get a Lion-O and a Mumra from Connecticut, but then it got canceled? That big diorama? Diorama. Yeah, I remember that. That was. And that one was more animated based. These are going to be more realistic. It looks like so. Definitely, hopefully we get some more characters in that line too. So day 6, Kato. We got Black Widow herself. The new Black Widow premium format. Yes. Wasn't a very exciting day for me. Yeah, it wasn't. But but it's pretty cool because we know Sideshow does really great female pieces. So this one looks to be fully sculpted, whereas the first one had the mixed media suit on her, right? Yeah. And this one actually looks kind of more similar to Scarlett Johansson. Yeah. Just kind of in the look. It's I mean, they're not trying to make a ScarJo Black Widow, but kind of reminiscent of kind of her style. So I'm looking forward to seeing more of that. And if it's reasonably priced, I could use a Black Widow in my Avengers collection, Kato. And Day 7, I'm going to let you tell us about Day 7, Kato.
We got 2 from Day 7. We got a sneak preview video of the Spider-Man Legendary scale. And then we also got Miles Morales premium format figure, which that's something that I'm looking forward to right there.
So, Kato, let's take a look at that video for the Spider-Man Legendary scale figure.
Yep.
All right, Kato. What are your thoughts? Big Spider-Man
It's actually pretty good. It's a kind of a preview. We didn't get to see it completely done yet, but it looks very exciting.
Hand sculpted?
Yes. Very hand sculpted. It's going to be awesome. I don't know. It's going to be a huge piece. So I honestly, if I was to get it, I don't know where I would put it.
We're crouching down, right?
Yeah.
It's not going to be that huge.
Yeah, we'll have to see. I want to see how much the price is.
No, $2,000, $2,200.
Usually for the legendary scales. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
It honestly looks pretty good, though. And we got to see a little bit of this. I don't know. In the background, we got to see a few Spider-Man pictures that I'm thinking maybe where the pose comes from and what the paint's going to be looking like.
$2,200 is a lot to spend on a statue.
Yeah.
And that's just around what I'm guessing the price range is at. It would be the most I've ever spent on a statue. Yeah. So it would have to be the one for me to get a legendary scale. So far, I've been a little bit looking forward to the Batman legendary scale that let me down. And Spider-Man, we'll have to see about Spider-Man. I'm not as big of a Spider-Man fan as I am a Batman fan, and for this starving college student over here, it's probably not going to be in his future either.
Yes, we'll see. We'll have to wait and see, because I'm pretty sure it's not going to come out until like 2019, if anything. So.
It's going to be a little while. But they also had a second reveal for that day as well.
The Miles Morales. I'm actually very looking forward to this one, and especially since it's a premium format as well.
Right.
The price should be pretty reasonable.
Yeah.
So I'm actually I'm looking forward to this the most so far.
Yeah, I'm also looking forward to that one as well. Yeah. We might both get that statue, Kato.
Yeah. Because originally I wanted that the other Amazing Spider-Man that you got, but I never got it.
The regular Spider-Man premium format?
Because I was going to get it, but then I kind of wanted that cool web thing that you have too, the exclusive web.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a good piece. Miles Morales, I think, will be good as well.
Yes.
So, moving on to Day 8, Kato.
Yes.
This is the Joker statue from Gotham City Nightmare Collection.
Yeah, and the Batman that we've seen of this one looks really cool. Yeah, and now we finally got the Joker. It looks very menacing. The smile on this looks really crazy.
It does.
Wow. This looks very, very cool.
Yeah, I'm not starting this line, but it's shaping up to be a good one.
Isn't this line, is it kind of like a one, is it quarter scale? Or I'm pretty sure it's bigger, right? Or no?
It's not bigger, no.
All right.
So Day 9.
We have a few. We have two.
Again. We have two teasers.
Yes.
No statues shown.
Yep.
So we have both the Elektra and the Daredevil premium format figures.
Yes. I'm very excited for all these premium formats, because in the past what we've had is reasonably priced and it's quarter scale as well. I'm liking it.
Well, I already have two Daredevils in my in my collection, Kato, and I don't even really like Daredevil that much, but I am looking forward to seeing what Sideshow is going to have to offer.
Yes. For
this one. Because the premium format I have is kind of the classic version, and it's an average statue.
Yeah. The
XM one is kind of a modern version. It's kind of a twist between the comics and the TV show, I would say. Mm-hmm. And that's really... if Kato moves his fat head, you can see it there in the background. It's a pretty good... One of the kind of first XM statues that caught my attention.
Yeah.
And Elektra... I'm not a huge enough fan of the character to think about buying a premium format of her, but a lot of people are. Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then next up for day 10, I think is the biggest one for you, I'm thinking.
Now, no? I have two conflicting opinions on both day 10 and day 11 of previews, Kato. So day 10...
we got 3, the DC heroes.
The DC Trinity.
Yeah.
Previews for a new Batman premium format figure, a new Superman premium format figure, and a new Wonder Woman premium format figure.
Yes.
I will probably order all 3 of these.
Yeah.
I will. They're going to be more modern versions of the characters. Now, Sideshow has already done these 3.
Yeah, they have in the past.
And they have done them well. All 3 of them are great premium formats. All 3 of them are also classic versions of the characters.
Yeah.
And these are modern versions of the characters. We can see Wonder Woman and Superman very clearly.
Yes. And then for Batman, we kind of get more of a tease.
More of a tease. Yeah. And there have been some pictures and some video going around. You can see... kind of Sideshow's in production a little bit. But they are more modern versions, and you can tell that by Superman not having red trunks.
Yeah.
Right? And just his overall look. So, I tell you what, these 3 statues are going to push out Superman and Batman Hush.
Yeah. From my order list. There you go, because it's quarter scale as well, because that's something that mainly your collection is going to be, and then you've been hesitant about 1/3 anyway, because you thought they were too big. So I think that's a perfect choice.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to these, and they're not going to be $1,000. They'll be out $500-600 bucks, right? Exactly. So they did a really good job with the previous premium formats, but I was I really did like Wonder Woman. Yeah. Of course, I have the Batman. Superman, I like a more modern version of Superman, which is why I was originally considering the Prime 1 Superman, New 52. Yeah, because I think since we've seen pictures and unboxings of it already, and I think it's a really, really good piece. If I can get them from Sideshow, I'll get them from Sideshow. Yeah. Now, day 11 is the DC villains. It's the DC villains. Yeah. Harley Quinn, premium format, Poison Ivy, and the Joker. Yeah. New premium formats of these. Yeah. I really like, we don't get to see much of it, but the Joker's gun already in here is pretty funny. And I think it's pretty cool. So, I will likely not buy these. Yeah. But we didn't get to see much of it, though. That's my initial thought on these 3 is I will not likely buy them. Because I have the Joker, I have Harley, I have Poison Ivy, and they're all really great. Now, as I say that, I'm instantly regretting saying that, because as I think about it, I think, what if that guy looks like New 52 Joker with his hair slicked back and all that stuff? True. What if Harley Quinn looks like her modern version? What some of the kind of sexy outfits that she wears. Kind of more like a little bit of an Arkham look. Not really that interested in another Poison Ivy. Yeah. So I say that, but then I'm like, I don't know. Yeah. Just going to have to wait and see. I think this is going to have to wait and see, but overall, a little very excited. And then day 12 was kind of a letdown. Yeah, I think as a statue collector, it was a letdown, but for figure collectors out there, definitely exciting piece. This is a Boba Fett Mythos 6-scale figure. Which I think would look great with the... what's his name? The Obi-Wan. Yeah, Obi-Wan there. Yeah. Now I'm kind of slowing down my figure stuff. I think there's one more I want to add. I want to add a Jin Urso to go with the
K2SO.
Yeah, to go with the K2SO. And if they have any Rogue One pieces or any Force Awakens characters, like could use a Poe Dameron, stuff like that, then I might add those. But overall, you have to slow down on that. They have so many of them that the bill really adds up. So overall, the 12 days, there's a lot of stuff in there that I'm excited about. But also, there's a lot of stuff that they've already made in there. A lot of stuff that they're remaking. And
like that Chewbacca kind of thing, right?
No, because Chewbacca, they remade the exact same statue. They just put a different base on it. So these are going to be completely different statues from the ground up. So, well, that's cool. And a lot of them I want to buy. I'm going to buy Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman. Looking forward to maybe the Joker, maybe Harley Quinn. What else? Daredevil. I probably won't buy, but I'm looking forward to seeing that. So just Captain America,
Miles Morales.
So there's a lot of remaking of the same characters in there, but there's some new stuff in there too.
The Miles Morales, I think, is
Miles Morales. The Thundercats. So it's disappointing in that I would like to see them do some other characters before they redo. Redo. We need to flesh out that Batman line more. Where's my quarter scale Two-Face? Where's my quarter scale Penguin? Where's my quarter scale Robin? Nightwing, Damian Wayne.
I agree.
Yeah, but I'll buy them.
Yeah.
And so, for me, let's say I get some people who already have these statues would probably be disappointed. Oh, I already have those guys. I don't need new ones. But for the collectors that don't, it's I can get this now.
Exactly.
Or if I'm new to collecting, and I wasn't in collecting when that piece came out, now I can get them.
I agree.
So, for me, let's say they released a Silver Surfer. I'd be like, oh, damn, I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
Or if they did another Galactus bust or something like that, I'd be, oh, damn, I'm happy about that. Because I wasn't collecting when those statues originally came out, so I didn't get them. So, you got to keep that perspective in mind when doing that. And also keep in mind that statue companies got to make the big characters so that they can make the small characters. Because the big characters are going to sell well. They're going to make 5,000, 7,000, 10,000 Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman statues. And the profits on those will allow them to be more creative in some of their other endeavors. They'll allow them to give us the Silver Surfers and stuff of the world that maybe won't sell that well. So overall, I was happy. A little disappointed, but also happy. It's
kind of like mixed.
Little
feelings.
Mixed feelings, conflicting emotions. There's definitely some stuff I'm going to be buying in there. And I really like that Sideshow is going to offer some modern takes of these.
I'm very excited.
Comic book characters, as personally, I prefer the modern look rather than the classic look. Right, Kato. Next up, we're going to be talking about the 2017 Statue Forum Awards.
Nice. Something new here on the channel.
Recently came out. So we're just going to give our thoughts and opinions on the award winners and what we thought about that. Now, statueforum.com, it's just what it says. It's a forum about statues for statue collectors. They do reviews, both written and video, on Statue Forum YouTube page. They're also active on Facebook. So every year they do annual awards. And the way it works is statues throughout the year, a big list is put together, and then there's a group of statue collectors that right now they're currently calling the critics. And what they do is they kind of vote on the top statues throughout the year to kind of narrow down the list to some nominees. And then once the nominees are chosen, then the voting is actually opened up to the public.
Oh, nice.
And the public actually chooses the award winners.
That's neat.
So now there also is an award for the critics pick. And so that's the people who are giving their thoughts and opinions and helping to choose the nominees get to pick on their own what they thought the best statue of the year was. So I was lucky enough to be invited to be one of those critics and kind of help narrow the nominees down and then help choose that critics pick award.
That's awesome.
So Kato and I are just gonna kind of review the awards and just talk about kind of what our thoughts are with who the winners were.
Yeah.
Right. So the first award we're going to talk about is the 2017 Best Bust.
Yeah.
And so quite a few nominees here, and the winner of the Best Bust actually ended up being the Deadpool
from Sideshow, right?
The Deadpool life-size bust from Sideshow.
Yeah.
Which
I personally think I agree with that. It looks like a phenomenal piece, to be honest, out of all the nominees.
Yeah, I'm I think that probably would have been my pick as well. Kato, did you end up voting on these awards at all?
No, I did not.
Okay. Yeah, Deadpool was my pick. A lot of great stuff. I thought it could have gone many different ways, but I think just that Deadpool just captured the character really well, and the overall quality, I think, of it was really good. That Freddy was looking awesome too. Yeah. So next up, Kato, let's go to the best 2017 Best Small Statue.
Yes, I'm actually pretty excited for this one.
The winner of that was Kotobukiya's Venom. Yeah,
which she'll be getting here on the channel next episode. So
we haven't gotten it yet.
Yeah,
to see it in hand, but I think I think for me that was the hardest. I think that was the hardest category to pick.
Yeah.
One, because there are so many of that size of statues, a 1/10 scale style Kotobukiya statue, that it was just very hard to narrow it down because there's a lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
And that those statues don't have quite the amount of details their larger scale cousins do. But so we're going to see that Venom in person soon. So we'll be able to tell you what we think of that statue. So next up, Kato, is we're talking about the best gaming statue.
Yeah, there's a lot of nominees on this one.
And there's a lot of great statues in there. And the winner was actually
First Four Figures. What is it?
It's the
King of the Red Lions.
King of the Red Lions from Wind Waker.
Yeah,
right.
I heard that's like one of the best Zelda games too. To be honest,
it was one I played for like 10 minutes. Just hard for me to get into Zelda games, but visually it was stunning. And that statue, I think is a great. That category was actually full of a lot of great statues.
Yeah,
that's probably one of the better categories here. A lot of the Prime 1 stuff from the Arkham series was in there. Ryu from
Prototypes.
Yeah, Prototypes was in there. A lot of great statues from Warcraft and Blizzard and Overwatch. And for the Wind Waker statue to get it, I think
it's crazy.
Is a great is a great feather in First Four Figures caps. It shows their quality there. So next, let's go to the best medium statue, Kato.
Okay.
So a lot of great statues in there, Kato as well. And the winner of that category was from
Sony.
Yeah. And what is that statue called, Kato? I'm not familiar with that character.
Kurosaki Ichigo. I think I want to say it's from the same. I forgot what it's called. It's from the same one that from last year. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like he has like a dragon and all that stuff. I don't know exactly what the anime is called, but
yeah. But a lot of great statues in there, and Tsume was able to pick up the victory in that category. Okay, well, let's go to probably the most popular category in statues. This is where the quarter scale statues are going to fall into. Yep. So a lot of great stuff in here. This is the best large statue category. So a lot of great statues. Bane is in there,
which we got and I thought was phenomenal.
Malvestros is a good one. A couple XM pieces. We got Venom, Cable, and Electro, which were all outstanding pieces. We got a Warcraft. Not Warcraft. Yeah. World of Warcraft. Yeah. I'm thinking Warcraft movie. The World of Warcraft statue from Blizzard. We got Geralt of Rivia from Prime 1 Studios. We got that Iron Studios Darth Vader in there, Kato. Now, out of these statues, Kato, what would have been your pick?
I honestly thought it was going to be the Cable from XM Studios, to be honest.
I honestly thought Cable was going to be a clean sweep of these awards. Yep. But it wasn't to be. The award winner here, Kato, was the Darth Vader statue from Iron Studios.
I remember we were talking about that when it went up for pre-order, and I just remember it was being very expensive, and we were thinking that it wasn't.
We were shocked at how it wasn't very expensive. It was only like $600-700. Okay. And a lot of switch outs for this. Which made us worry because of how that Spider-Man turned out with all its pieces. And then kind of some iffy stuff with the 1/3 Batman, kind of quality was getting starting to be a little bit questionable on their statues. And then boom, they released a Darth Vader statue that wins the statueform.com.
That's awesome.
Best large statue. That is a great feather in Iron Studios cap. Yeah. And now when those statues come up for pre-order, you're going to be like, hey.
They made that Darth Vader.
They made it happen. Yep. They made it happen. And so now we can't question whether they're going to get it done, Kato, because apparently with Darth Vader, they got it done, right? So next category, Kato, we'll talk about the best extra large statue.
Yes.
So this would be a 1/3 scale, half scales, all that good stuff is in there. Some good nominees in there, Kato, as well. And then the winner ended up being the
Dark Knight, Batman,
Frank Miller.
Returns,
Batman Returns.
Dark Knight Returns Batman?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a typo.
Dark Knight Returns. Yes, that is correct.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah, great piece.
I can't argue with that. Yeah. I mean, all of these
I think are great statues, to be honest.
Except for one, I could argue could possibly be winners. I don't think that Batman is quite up to the quality as the other statues, and I think Scorpion just does not belong. I don't think so. We all know those ninjas turned out less than stellar.
Yeah, because I think if I was to choose, I thought it would have been either the Heath Ledger Joker or is it Lockdown?
Yeah.
From Prime 1 Studios as well.
If I were to buy any one of these, it'd probably be the Batman Beyond.
Yeah.
But the fans have spoken, and they said that Dark Knight Returns, Frank Miller Batman, was the winner. Another category they actually have is the 2017 Best Statue Company.
Yeah.
And people were surprised by this. I wasn't surprised because they won Statue of the Year last year.
Yeah, they did.
And the winner was Tsume.
Yeah.
Known for making their great, amazing, awesome anime statues.
Yeah. I was looking after seeing that, I was like, because you remember how we saw that Goku and Brawly one, and then I was thinking about maybe getting it, and then I checked the price and I converted it over to US dollars, and I was like, yeah, I'm okay. But it looks like a great statue, though. They make great stuff.
Yeah. We had a statue of theirs, Piccolo and Gohan, which I liked, but I sold. Kind of regretting that I sold it now. But he didn't really fit my collection. And if I wasn't going to start getting them, like if they were available, like that one I bought on Big Bad Toy Store.
Yeah, that's exactly too.
Their stuff was, their subsequent stuff was from Big Bad Toy Store, I probably would get it.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm hesitant to order stuff directly from their website. France, right?
Because that's the reason why we didn't get the Majin Vegeta, because that's something I really wanted to get, but I wasn't sure how the shipping was going to be.
And their One Punch Man statue hasn't come out yet, but the one that he goes
like this, that was really cool.
I actually bought.
But from that one, you can actually get on Big Bad Toy Store as well.
Really?
From Memorial,
I'm sure it's probably sold out.
Because I looked on Sume and I wanted to get something from them.
So anime centric company won Company of the Year.
That's awesome.
That's really great. They must be putting out some great quality stuff, and that statue we had was really good. Like if you're comparing it to the anime,
it literally just jumped off the page.
Yeah, really good. Now with Dragon Ball Fighters coming out, I hope a company picks up that license. A U.S. company picks up that license.
That'd be awesome.
Or if Prime One picked up that license, but I don't want 1/3 scale Goku's.
Yeah, true.
Quarter scale Goku's, Kato.
That'd be awesome.
Okay, so final category, Kato, was the Critics Pick winner.
Yes.
And this was so that group who kind of helps initially helps vote on the nominees and then narrows down that nominee category.
Yeah.
This was our pick for Statue of the Year. So the fans vote on the statues of the year, and then the critics' picks were just a smaller group and what they thought was the best statue of the year. So XM Cable, which I thought would win Best Large Statue.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Won the critics' pick. So not a decision I'm unhappy with. It wasn't the statue that I voted for. I voted for actually Sideshow Bane.
Yeah.
Was my
I honestly think it was a really good piece.
For critics' pick, you just say like what you thought the best statue was. It wasn't like you get to choose these nominees. You just say, what do you think was the best statue? And I went with Sideshow Bane just because
we got it in hand instead of.
Well, I do have it in hand. For me, I love the combination of mixed media and sculpt. Yeah. And it had a really good quality. Some people were saying that they had some quality issues with their pieces, but if that happens with every statue, I saw it with XM Cable too. People had problems with the arms, the paint peeling off the arms, or the arms not staying on the statue.
Yeah, because I saw a lot of people actually repaint him from Memorial as well.
I don't think I've seen anybody repaint.
I've seen a lot.
Maybe the arm.
Yeah, like the chrome arm.
Yeah. So every statue, there's going to be a few collectors that get damaged statues, and that's just a part of it. When it's you, it stinks, and when it's not you, you're like, whatever, I don't care. Yeah. Mine is good. So my Bane was good. I had no problems with it, and that would have been my pick. A Batman-centric collector, and I actually added him to my collection. Not that I'm unhappy with the pick for Cable. It's the result I would expect. And if you offered me an XM Cable, I probably wouldn't turn you down. I would turn you down for the price that he's going for.
Exactly.
But you offered him to me for the retail price, I wouldn't turn you down.
Yeah.
So I'm not overall unhappy. So. The StatueForum.com awards happen annually. You can check out their Facebook page, and then you can go to StatueForum.com, participate in some discussions about statues from all companies. They got picks, they got reviews. People, Statue Forum has their own review videos as well. Really great, high quality picks and videos on there too. So. Check it out, StatueForum.com if you want to go participate in the discussion. All right, Kato, we discussed the 12 Days of Sideshow.
Yes.
We discussed the StatueForum.com awards.
Yep. Now it's time to get back to the previews and pre-orders that we have for this episode.
Yeah, now let's get to our normal previews and pre-orders. Yep. Kato, first we're going to start with First for Figures, which actually has two pre-orders to show on this episode. The first is from Metroid.
Yes, Samus.
The
exclusive on this one is it lights up.
Lights up?
Yeah. Exclusive
version is $489.99. The regular Varia suit is $444.99. Okay, I'll have you know that I loaded up my SNES Classic and I started to play Super Metroid. I made it like 2 minutes. I was just fooling around with the system, jumping into this game, jumping into that game, jumping into that game. Wasn't really looking for a game that I would have to play for a long period of time. Just wanted to check it out. So this is the Samus Varia suit from First for Figures. The exclusive is waitlisted.
Oh wow, really? Last time I checked, it was still pre-ordered.
As of when we're shooting this video, it is waitlisted, the exclusive, and but you can still get the regular version. Okay, and now the second pre-order from First for Figures is going to be from the Dark Souls video game. This is Dragon Slayer Ornstein.
Yeah.
Exclusive in the regular, actually. The same price. Kato.
Oh, really? Are they?
$599.99.
And what's the exclusive on this guy? Light up, I'm guessing, too?
I don't know if he actually lights up or if he just looks like he's lighting up with the effects on it. So let's see. Yes, LEDs are included in the exclusive version. So this is actually available for reservation.
Yeah, because I don't think the pre-orders came up until the 16th, I thought. That's the reason why I didn't put it.
Yeah, so it's not actually up for pre-order yet. It's coming soon. This is just so you can see the statue and make a determination before the pre-order comes up, which I'm sure is going to be soon.
Yes.
And they are going to be doing some more Dark Souls statues as well, Kato. And which is perfect because Dark Souls is being remastered.
Exactly. That's just what I was about to say.
Right?
Yeah.
I haven't played any of these games. I thought about playing Dark Souls 3. It's probably pretty cheap right now.
Yeah. On the PC, it's very cheap. It's like usually like $8, I think.
I want to play it on the PS4, but
but we could just wait for the remaster. Is it coming over here too in the United States? I heard it was coming over to Japan.
I'm sure it will. I'm sure it will. PlayStation doesn't usually let us down. So.
Yeah, true.
So check out the links below if you want to go order that Samus statue. Only the regular version is up now. Or if you want to check out some pictures and some additional details on that Dragon Slayer Ornstein. I don't know. But anyway, firstforfigures.com is the website if you want to get some business done. Right, Kato, now we're going to jump over to Imaginary Mart.
Yeah, we got two.
Who has a couple of quick teasers. Their Optimus Prime has made it into collectors' hands.
Oh, nice.
We've been talking about it. Looks outstanding.
Yeah.
Looks like it came out to be outstanding.
That's awesome.
And so a couple of quick teasers of a couple of statues that are coming their way. First up, we got the Ironhide.
Yeah. This guy looks pretty neat. It's a small, we don't get to see him completely, but we get to see what he's coming from.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty neat.
And then we get a little teaser of Megatron.
Yeah, the big bad boy himself.
I'll tell you, I keep saying this, but I think Imaginary Mart is doing awesome with their Transformers.
Yeah, I think so too, to be honest.
Yeah.
They have different varieties of the Transformers as well from Aura. Because they're doing Gen 1, I think they're doing other stuff too.
And I know I said I like that they're pre-ordering their statues so shortly before release.
Ahead of
release, but at the same time, these guys are $1,200.
Yeah.
If I were to pick one up, I'd want to do a payment plan.
Exactly. That makes sense.
maybe at some point, Imaginary Mark can get linked up with Sideshow, make it a little bit easier for us collectors.
Yeah.
That would be great because these, I really want these, Kato.
Yeah, they look really good.
I really do. I don't have room for them.
Mm-hmm. And they're massive too, right? Well, they have to be massive. Yeah. They're Transformers.
There's a quarter scale sized. They're not quarter scale Transformers, but they're quarter scale statue sized, right? And so far from what I have seen of in-hand pictures, Starscream on Throne, and then Optimus Prime has just turned out really great. Yeah. So I'm really looking forward to seeing this Megatron now. So that's it this week from Imaginary Mart. All right, Kato. Now it's time to talk some Prime 1 Studios.
Yep, we have 4 pre-orders from them. 4.
4 pre-orders. 3 of which I'm kind of like, are not going to be in my my wheelhouse. Yeah. One of which I want to talk about in a little bit more detail. So first up, we got the Gurren Lagann. Gurren Lagann. 2 different versions of this statue. We got a full drill version, which is the full drill, right?
Yeah, and there's some switched outs are actually how the drill's popping out of his hand, so that's pretty neat.
I don't really know this character at all,
neither do I.
Which is why it's not really on my radar, but he is priced at $1,299 for the full drill version. Wow. And then the lesser drill version, I guess you'll call it, is $999. So the full drill is going to be edition size of 350. Estimated arrival May through July of 2019. Yeah. We really pre-ordering 2019 already, Kato? Yep. That is crazy. So now we've got the DC Comics Dead Man statue by Prime 1 Studio.
Yeah, from Justice League Dark.
Justice League Dark. Yeah. A limited edition of 350, priced at $940. Also estimated $949. Estimated arrival May through July of 2019.
And then his exclusive as an alternating portrait.
Angry portrait. Yeah. Next up, Kato, is the Nightmare Batman statue.
Yep, from Batman vs. Superman.
Dawn of Justice. Yep. So this is half scale, Kato. Limited edition of 800. Seems like a lot for half scale, but maybe they're selling them. $2,199, Kato. April through June of 2019. I would love to have a statue of this in my collection, Kato. I think it looks awesome. Fortunately, I'm not doing movie statues, or rather, fortunately, I'm not doing movie statues, because this would be hugely tempting to me, because I think it looks awesome and amazing. Just awesome.
It really
is, right? Out of the Justice League half scales that Prime 1 has put out, I think this is going to be the best.
Yeah.
The absolute best. So
I don't think he has an exclusive, right?
No. These half scales, they don't have exclusives. Yeah. They're just what you see is what you get.
Nope.
Because if he made an exclusive, it'd have to be huge or something, right? It would hugely, because it's so big, it would hugely increase the price. All right, Kato, now it's time to talk about a much hyped and anticipated statue from Prime 1 Studio.
Oh, yeah.
This is the Batman Hush statue. Let's cover some of the details. First, Kato.
Yeah, a lot of switch outs from the world.
Exclusive limited edition, $750, priced at $1,009.
Yeah, where did that 9 come out of nowhere?
Estimated arrival May through July of 2019. Payment plan over on Sideshow is about $113 per month right now. The Sideshow exclusive is the Smirk Portrait. So this statue is going to be approximately 24 inches tall, which is actually more akin to quarter scale in height, though it is a 1/3 scale statue. Yeah. This Batman's all crouched, right? Yeah. So he's going to have an interchangeable pair of hands holding a batarang with rope. He's going to have a left hand fist, a right hand holding a batarang, 2 alternate portraits, and 1 alternate exclusive Smirk portrait for Sideshow only. So, Kato, this is also going to be 27 inches wide. Yeah. you're going to have a lot of real estate width-wise for this statue.
Very. How much does the original cost, the regular?
The regular Kato is $959. So you're paying $50 more for that exclusive portrait. And that's what Something Sideshow has been doing. They've been charging a little bit more for the exclusives lately. Most of the time, when it's something like a portrait or something, that's what they've been doing. Which I'm actually, it's different, but I'm actually okay with it. Paying $50 for a portrait is not bad. It's when you have to pay $250 to $300 for a portrait. That's generally how much custom portraits cost. Yeah, I think that's like the difference between Prime One's Griffith statue. So I'm not going to order this, Kato.
Well, especially since we just saw the 12 Days of Sideshow one.
We did just see the 12 Days of Sideshow, and I'm mostly not going to order this though, because
you weren't a huge fan of it when we saw it on TYCC.
Because of the stuff I already talked about. You're going to call this Hush Batman. You got to look at it and say that's Hush Batman, and I don't get that. Yeah, I don't get that feeling. So to me, it's just another Batman statue, and I don't have room for a 1/3 Batman statue, another 1/3 Batman statue. If this was like the dynamite knockout Jim Lee Hush Batman, then I'd absolutely be interested in it.
I agree.
But for now, I'm just gonna have to be satisfied with this Hush Batman, which I found in the garage a couple weeks ago. Yeah. I don't know why. My wife found this in the garage. At the time, this was a really cool figure. Really cool figure. But, cool. Sorry, I just happened to have that sitting over there. But, it just doesn't scream Jim Lee Hush to me.
So that means you're going to pass on the Superman too, right? Because we have the Superman from 12 Days.
Yep. I'd pass on the Superman as well. Save me some money. Save me some space. Yeah. I mean, I thought it was going to be a harder decision to make, but it actually wasn't a harder decision for me. A lot of people do like it, though. And if you do like it, links in the comments below. If you want to help support the channel and you're going to order it, then if you order it through that link, Sideshow will kick a couple of ducats our way. I don't know. I want to really like it. Yeah. And I don't.
Because I feel like when I look at it now, it's not like a wow piece anymore.
Right.
Yeah. In the beginning, I was just super excited because it was going to be the Hush line, but now it's like...
Yeah, I just think, it needed to be a lot better than it is. It's disappointing.
Yeah, unfortunately.
For me, it's disappointing. Like I said, a lot of people do still like it, though. So, but Kato, that's it this week from Prime One Studio. All right, Kato. Now we're going to talk some more Sideshow collectibles.
Yep, jumping back into Sideshow.
We already talked about them a lot during the 12 days. So they had quite a handful of pre-orders, but we're only going to cover a couple of them here because we've been talking Sideshow so much. Yep. So first up, Kato, it's going to be Kier, Death's Warbringer. Yes. This is a premium format figure from the Court of the Dead line. She is priced at, exclusive version is priced at $485 and no edition size, Kato. Yeah. Payment plans for around $55 over on Sideshows. She's going to be released December 2018 to February of 2019. The Sideshow exclusive is a Severed Demon's Head. Kato, I really like this Court of the Dead line.
Yeah, I really like the alternate portrait on this one. It's really neat. Really.
They had a couple of hiccups with their first couple of releases, but since then I think they've straightened it out. Yeah. I know that recently their Malavestros was released. Oh yeah. And it turned out really, really great.
I remember that was like a really great statue from
I really like the design and look of this statue. I'm not a big Court of the Dead fan, but I think that looks great.
I know that this line is specifically from Sideshow themselves. Have they made comics of this yet or no? Were they yours? I'm curious why.
I think they had some book.
Yeah.
That you could order, come out with. And then next up, Kato, we have a new Star Wars premium format.
Yes.
This is the Stormtrooper premium format figure, Kato. They this is another redo of an existing piece, but it's a complete redo of an existing piece. Because Sideshow has previously made a Stormtrooper premium format, and it was a little bit more kind of museum posed. So this isn't like with the Chewbacca where they just kind of repainted it and put a different base on it. This is like a new pose. And then with this one has a awesome exclusive, Kato.
Alternate head.
An alternate Han Solo head.
Yeah, which is, I feel like with that being said, that's like exclusive or fail.
Excuse me. So there's no edition size on the exclusive, so no rush to buy this. It priced at $550. Payment plans for about $62 a month. Expected arrival November 2018 through January 2019. Kato, I agree with you. Normally, with this type of exclusive portrait, it's going to be exclusive or fail.
But then again, the edition size is to be determined. So,
and normally I would agree with you. However, we've seen Sideshow continually fail on movie-based portraits, Kato, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. Now, and not just talking Star Wars. I'm talking the Wonder Woman premium format figure that just came out, and the production. Her face is more than just butterface.
I was gonna say butt ugly, but
disgusting. Yeah. And for some reason, Sideshow cannot do accurate representations of actors. And they have always been that. I mean, there's been very few exceptions. Now, movie pieces, they just have not gotten the character license for a lot of pieces. But, you know, as I say that, Kato, so I'm thinking about a lot of their Avengers statues. I'm thinking about their Ben Affleck, Batman. And which is crazy because he has a mask on, right? Typically, they can do movie pieces when they're masked, like a Michael Keaton. Something like that. Or they can do them when they have painted faces, like Heath Ledger Joker. Like I'm thinking like Christian Bale. So they can get that right. Why have they messed up at Ben Affleck and then now Gal Gadot, they just butchered. Right, but as I say that, right, I'm looking over here at Anakin premium format figure, Hayden Christensen. That's a good
I think it's portrait. Pretty good. Yeah, I agree.
So what has happened? Why can't they do it anymore?
Maybe they changed production
Sideshow themselves? Possibly, or? Is it their factories? But look, I don't buy movie pieces, and I would not buy movie pieces from Sideshow until they can prove that they can get it right. And I would buy this premium format figure as a Stormtrooper, and you'll get the exclusive, and if it turns out good,
then cool.
Yeah. If it turns out bad, hey, you still have the Stormtrooper.
Exactly.
Right? You can still do that, right? Which, you know, Sideshow will get that right. But yeah, I couldn't let that Gal Gadot go unmentioned. Yeah. It's terrible. Terrible. Come on. So that's why I tend to stay away from movie pieces, because if you're going to make a piece of a movie, it's got to look like the actor. Yeah. And if it doesn't look like the actor, you're like, what the hell is this? Yeah. What did they give me? Right? Maybe it's the polystone. It's not conducive to it. Awesome. But then again, I look over there. It's fine, right? So I don't know what the deal is. Sideshow and movie statues, just they still have a lot to prove and a lot to and stuff they have to fix there. So not every piece is a home run, and that's true with every company. Not every piece is a home run. So So links in the comment section below if you want to go and order those 2 Sideshow pre-orders. Well, Kato, we also got a teaser, right? That we got to talk about with Sideshow.
Is it?
Magneto.
Oh, yeah. Magneto.
So
yeah, they changed him. They changed him actually. Well, we've seen him a little bit already, but they changed his pose, a little bit on his face.
We saw some pictures with the Wolverine pre-order, and now we got a teaser of the Master of Magnetism himself. Yeah. So it looks like they changed the hand.
Yeah, and then the base.
The base a little bit.
Which is kind of like the base, I think. I don't know, it's kind of like...
I don't think the base was the problem.
Yeah, but I think it's kind of cool because it kind of shows him that he's actually using his power. So I thought that's kind of a cool combination.
So he's better, he's improving.
But I heard a lot of mixed feelings. Some people originally liked what it was, and now people don't. Yeah. You can't please everybody.
So Kato, you notice Wolverine was a premium format figure.
Oh, but
Magneto is a maquette.
Maquette, yes. So that means he's going to be very
They're supposed to be companion pieces.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be companion pieces. Why are they called different things?
Because usually maquettes are pretty expensive. They're on like the 800 side, isn't it?
Bingo.
Yeah.
Bingo. Is Magneto going to be more expensive? Because Wolverine was looking awesome. He was reasonably priced.
How much was Wolverine again?
I think Wolverine looks better than Magneto.
Why? Yeah, his texture too.
Why are they calling Magneto a maquette?
I don't know.
I don't know either. So we're interesting to see that price. I'm guessing around $700.
Yeah, because Wolverine from when I was $5 like $550 or something.
Yeah. Magneto has since he's floating in the air, stuff like that might be. His production might be more expensive because of that. You know, he might need a steel rod.
Yeah.
Different internal mechanics to keep the statue from leaning and tilting and stuff. So maybe that's why they're calling it a maquette, because they're expecting the price to be higher than what a traditional premium format is. So just found it interesting. They're companion pieces, but now they're called 2 different things. Interesting. So, Kato, that's it this week from Sideshow. Right, Kato. Now we got a statue from God of War 4.
Yeah.
Video game that's supposed to come out sometime this year.
Is it confirmed for this year?
Yes, kind of. There's no release date yet, I don't think. But it's supposed to be coming out for 2018. This is the Kratos God of War 4 statue.
With his son or so?
Yep, his son, as far as we know in the game. This is statues from Sony. It's priced at $349, Kato.
Yeah, which is actually pretty reasonable, but then again, we don't know how big it is.
And it has a limited edition of 750. Kato, this is a 1/6 scale, 15-inch tall polystone statue that features remarkable detail and represents a new beginning for God of War.
Yes.
So this is Kratos teaching his son how to be a god. Atreus teaches his father how to be human again. Together, they venture into the brutal Norse wilds and fight to fulfill a deeply personal quest. I think the prototype, what they're showing us, looks pretty cool, Kato.
It's pretty cool.
This should be the God of War 4 exclusive statue, Kato.
Yeah?
Increase it to $400 and get the game with it. Package them together.
There you go.
Yeah, you got.
But would a lot of people buy that, though, you think? Think so?
I don't know, Kato. Some of these exclusive editions after the fact sell for a lot of money.
Yeah.
Some of them before the fact sell for a lot of money. Remember we were going to get that Arkham Knight Batmobile edition?
Yeah.
It was like $300. And they got canceled because Project Triforce is like, I don't even know if they exist as a company anymore. Failure after failure. And so he is this statue's for pre-order on the Sideshow website. So links below. Kato, it feels like forever we talked about this last company. But last but not least, XM Studios.
Yep.
Company who won the Critics' Pick for a Statue of the Year. Or, I don't call it Statue of the Year. Called Critics' Pick for Best Statue. Because a Statue of the Year.
With their XM cable.
Their XM cable, right? So, Kato, what do we got?
First up, we got a pre-order from their line, obviously. It's going to be from, is this the Samurai Batman line, right? Yeah. It's Catwoman.
Catwoman.
Yes.
And guess what? US folks. US. This line is now worldwide.
Yeah.
XM Studios re-release Batman worldwide, please. But this is the Catwoman.
Yeah, from that line. And it looks cool. Yeah. Pretty cool.
And so
you can... A lot of switch outs.
You can pre-order, I think, a few different places, but she is available to pre-order on BigBadToyStore.com.
Yes. I really like their service, to be honest.
So she is... that's where I get most of my action figure type stuff. So she's estimated to arrive third quarter of 2018.
That's not bad. That's actually pretty good. We're actually something in 2018.
Big Bad Toy Store has her priced at $1,099.99. Yeah. And they asked for a $220 non-refundable deposit. So, U.S. collectors, hey, you can get this one now. I think she looks great.
Yeah, she really does. Yeah. I wouldn't get that for your collection, but
I wouldn't get it for my collection too. And keep in mind, though, she's going to be expensive to ship even in the United States. So $1,099 plus another $200 for shipping. Might not be that expensive in the United States, but she's going to be heavy.
But then, since you were getting it from Big Bad Toy Store, right? Well, will you have to pay that expensive shipping, or I think
it's almost $300 from Singapore. Mm-hmm. So it's still going to be expensive. She's still going to be heavy.
So wait, so we still have to pay the shipping from over there too?
No. You'll have to pay it from Big Bad Toy Store to you.
Oh, okay.
But it's still going to be expensive. Yeah. So keep that in mind. So, I mean, we're paying probably $1,200, $1,300, $1,400 for a quarter scale statue. Mm-hmm. That's expensive for a quarter scale statue, Kato. I know we got Thanos on Throne coming, $1,200 soon. But that's still expensive for a quarter scale.
Because for me, I thought that we would just pay for Big Bad Toy Store shipping, but I think it was going to be what the pre-order is with Big Bad Toy Store shipping, which shouldn't be that expensive. Does that make sense?
It'll still be expensive because XM is still heavy.
Oh, yeah.
It's still heavy as hell.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that makes sense.
But you don't have to pay the shipping from Singapore, but that's probably built into Big Bad Toy Store's price already. Yeah, that's what I think. Extra shipping cost from Singapore. But it's still going to be still heavy as hell, Kato. So you're still going to have to pay.
Yeah.
So now we got some... XM has started teasing again, Kato. So let's see what kind of teasers they got.
First off, we got Iceman.
X-Men.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
X-Men Iceman. Mm-hmm. It's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Pretty dope. Yeah, I'm liking it. Looks pretty cool. And then we got Mystique herself, which is pretty cool too.
Yeah.
Pretty cool too. I'm liking it.
I agree.
And then, I don't know this dude at all. Omega Red.
Oh, this one looks fantastic.
Yeah. This dude looks really good.
This one looks like this could be... If this Omega Red releases in 2018, this could be XM's...
winner?
Potential Statue of the Year candidate.
That would be awesome. And then lastly, we didn't... Not much of a huge thing, but it looks like... I want to say it's Scarlet Witch. And a little bit of Ultron.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, could be. So XM Studios is ramping up their Marvel... line again. Happy to see that.
It's awesome.
Happy to see XM back on the show. Looking forward to seeing more of their stuff. Happy that Catwoman is available worldwide.
Yeah.
I wish a lot of their other stuff was, but again, it would be
still expensive.
Yeah. But Omega Red.
So is he an X-Men villain or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, X-Men.
I just don't remember.
/ Wolverine villain.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Pretty well known. So it looks like XM Studios is doing good stuff again. So, Kato, that's it.
That's it for the previews and pre-orders.
That's it for this week's previews and pre-orders.
We had a lot.
All right, Kato. In this week's collection update, let's start with you. You got a new piece in. Yep. Let's see it.
$29.99 Spider-Man from Kuribuki.
So $20.99 1/10 scale Spider-Man. 2099 Marvel Now Snap Fit Model Kit is what they call these.
Yeah. Pre-painted model kit.
Pre-painted model kit. It's going to have the cool base.
Yep.
So we will be opening that up for you guys soon. And that's not the final one in the series, right?
No, yeah, we have Venom, which I just bought off Big Bad Toy Store, so we'll have it for next episode for sure. So and then we'll bring them all back.
So Venom won a smaller scale statue, and $29.99 was also in the mix. So we are looking forward to getting that unboxed and having that whole collection displayed for you to be able to show you.
Yeah, it looks really good. I had it on my shelf on my desk, and man, they look so great together.
Yeah,
so good.
Yeah, that whole setup. We didn't talk about it during the previews, but that Stormtrooper, one of the pictures in there, was all the Star Wars premium format set up together, and that looked awesome. So anytime you have a full line of stuff,
it's
and
really
you can get them all together and display, it is really good. And that's going to be the same with those Kotobukiya Spider-Man series as well. So for me, Kato, I haven't had any new additions since our last episode, but I did get shipping and invoice for Thanos on Throne.
Yes.
And then, so he should be here early next week.
Cool.
In the U.S., we do have a holiday on Monday, Martin Luther King Jr. holiday on Monday. Some of those smaller holidays, holidays other than Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's, don't always get celebrated by everyone. Like, I'm not expecting stores to be closed on Monday. I'm not expecting UPS to be closed on Monday. So, possible I might get him by Tuesday.
Cool.
But Kato and I...
not Wednesday, but Tuesday should be fine. Because Wednesday I have school too.
Well, we're going to unbox him next weekend anyway.
Oh, are we?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's going to drive me crazy.
Having him in the house,
having Thanos on Throne in the house and not opening that box until Saturday morning. But the way my job is and the way work is now during the week, it would make it very difficult to do on a weeknight for me now. So we're going to be unboxing that on Saturday, taking good pics, taking some good video, Kato. I'm looking forward to it. A couple of people have got him on Friday, actually.
Yeah.
People who are, I think, super close to Sideshow, maybe.
Maybe, yeah. Because I was about to say, I thought you would have gotten it too, to be honest.
No, I got the shipping and invoice late last night, so he's probably been shipped, which I don't necessarily like that he's in process on the weekend, because that's more time he spends with the shipping company.
Yeah.
And the less time your statue can spend with the shipping company, the better.
Yeah.
But I'm still, Sideshow's in Southern California. We're in Northern California, so shipping is still pretty quick.
Yeah.
It was a little bit more expensive for shipping on him, but $42 I think shipping was. And usually for a quarter scale premium format from Sideshow, it's usually less than $30, mid-20s range usually. And but shipping prices have also gone up.
Yeah.
So Thanos on Throne coming next week. We'll be doing the unboxing video next weekend, and then we'll also have our review discussion video after that. So, but Sideshow, we'll post the pictures up here.
Yeah,
did post updated production photos of Thanos on Throne, and we've seen a couple collectors actually have him in hand. And so far, from what I can see, these did turn out well, Kato.
Yeah. I've seen some people complain about a lot of stuff about it, though, already.
Well, Kato, in this hater culture that we have, I'm not surprised. Right? I'm sure, you and I are going to make a top 10 things. If we made a top 10 things that are wrong with the Thanos premium format figure, we'd probably get more hits on that video than any other video we've ever gotten. That's the culture that we have. I hate those types of videos, Kato. I'd rather stay positive on a piece. Don't get me wrong. If something's wrong with the statue, we're going to call it out and we're going to say it.
Yeah.
But if it's a tiny little dot on his knee, we'll say, yeah, it's a tiny little dot on his knee. Mm-hmm. But we're not going to be like, oh my gosh, this is the worst statue ever.
Yeah.
Having said that, this is a $1,200 statue from Sideshow. Mm-hmm. It better be the best freaking statue I've ever gotten in my life.
Yeah.
It better be, Kato. Early indications are positive, and that it will be. Keep in mind, the pictures here that we're seeing were still taken by Sideshow.
Yeah.
Still taken in that professional studio with professional lighting and professional cameras. Mm-hmm. Hopefully not Photoshopped.
Yeah.
But this is the actual statue that we're going to get. And so far, from what I'm seeing, I'm super excited.
Yeah. I want
to see it in hand, because we all know in hand, seeing something in hand is completely different than seeing pictures, even pictures of a production piece. So it looks like the light up turned out great. Looks like the eyes on both the regular and exclusive portraits turned out great, Kato.
Because does his eyes light up too? No, right?
No.
Oh, it's just a stand.
No, that was just the sort of look they gave him when they're kind of putting the space background and stuff. So Thanos on Throne will be our next video. Really excited.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very excited to see that statue. Then next piece after that probably be Pop Culture Shock Ken, maybe Berserk Guts.
Yeah.
Not Berserker Armor Guts, but the Black Swordsman Guts. And hopefully that Deathwing statue from Silver Fox Collectibles. Mm-hmm. So, looking forward. First statue of 2018 is definitely going to probably be a contender for a best statue. Best large-scale statue next year. I'm really, really looking forward to that. I got my Infinity Gauntlet #1, 9.8. That Kwon got me ready to go along with that Thanos statue. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that bell. That way you get notified as soon as that Thanos video gets posted, Kato.
Yeah, I want to try to not see anybody else's pictures or anything like that. Trying to wait until we get it.
Yeah, it's a good idea. So stay tuned. All right, Kato, are you ready for Kato's Corner?
Yeah.
So Kato's Corner is where we share your thoughts, your feedback, your questions from our past YouTube video.
Yes.
So Kato, let's get going.
Let's see. Let's start out with Jonathan Wong kind of helped us out, actually, which is pretty cool. He said, FYI, Sideshow 12 Days of Christmas starts from the 25th onwards.
Yep.
Thanks for letting us know about that, because that was very important. Very, very important. Next up, we got Squizzy614. It's kind of a long one. He says, great show, guys. I agree 100% with you, Joe. It seems there is some shenanigans when it comes to some people getting statues early and whatnot, but I don't think there's much anyone can do to change it other than the statues companies themselves, and I really doubt they're very worried about it. Also, with the Prime 1 website exclusive deal, I thought the same thing you did. I would be super pissed if I had to pay so much extra for a piece that was going to change the look of the statue so drastically. Hopefully, y'all had an exceptional holiday season, and hope your 2018 is filled with happiness and all the collectibles your heart's desires. Much love. Peace.
Well, thanks, Squizzy. Your prayers go out to you and your family. I'm sure you know why. So, some shenanigans going on, but don't get me wrong. A statue company wants to promote their piece, and they want to give it to a YouTube channel or a YouTube video maker or something like that. Lots of companies do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But when collectors just buy things regularly, and some people are getting preferential treatment, it seems like they are, then people will start to cry foul, right?
Yeah.
But, if a company has a right to fully promote their piece, if they want to do that and how they want to do that is completely up to them, and it's completely okay. But weird stuff going on in some cases.
Yeah. Next up, we got Collector Bro 44. Great show, guys. So you started to talk about Disney having the rights to X-Men, so I thought I would continue the discussion, especially as Sideshow is starting a new line of X-Men with Wolverine and Magneto, who are the top 3 X-Men other than Wolverine, Magneto that you would like to see from this new line of premium formats. Mines are Nightcrawler, Gambit, Juggernaut. For me, I would probably say Gambit as well. Nightcrawler's not too bad. I honestly... see, that's a huge thing. I'm not really a huge X-Men fan.
Mm-hmm.
So I would definitely say Gambit. That's tough. Has anybody ever made a Professor Xavier? I haven't seen one.
Maybe a custom, or maybe I'm sure Bowen did.
Yeah, I would like a Professor Xavier just to mix it up a little bit, and then maybe a Cyclops. I remember Sideshow did do a Cyclops in the past, but I'd like them to see another one, right?
Yeah, well, since they're doing modern takes on the characters, I would also like to see a modern Cyclops.
Yeah.
I would like to see a new Gambit. Would be nice.
Yeah.
I would like to see a Professor X too.
Yeah, that'd be pretty neat.
Bishop, Cable.
Cable would be pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Jubilee. I wouldn't mind seeing the Jubilee.
Oh, I think they can do really good things.
Mystique, a new Apocalypse. But top 3, I guess I would go Cyclops, Professor X, and then maybe I might go a villain and say a Mr. Sinister.
Oh, yeah. I've seen somebody do a custom of that one. It looks pretty neat.
Yeah, so that would be my top 3 X-Men related universe. And for Cyclops, I'd like to see the modern take, maybe where he has that full mask on now with like the X running down, more modern take on the character. Mm-hmm. New Archangel would be cool too.
Yeah. Next up, we got Bruce Taylor saying those Prime 1 Studio Justice League pieces are amazing. Can't wait to see them in my home. So I guess maybe he's going to get them all because holy crap, they look great together. The whole collection line, holy mother, wow. Just wow.
And that's what we were just saying, like the Star Wars line and the Kwong's Kotobuki line, and with that Justice League line, if you have all of them, and we've seen some collectors who have a bunch of the Arkham line together, it just accentuates the collection.
Yep.
It really does. Mm-hmm. All right, what's up?
That's it for Kato's Corner.
All right, that's it for Kato's Corner. Be sure to leave your comments, questions, suggestions, ideas. Let us know what you thought of the topics that we covered on this week's episode, and you may even be featured on next episode's Kato's Corner. Hope you enjoyed this latest episode of Statue Talk. Kato, of all the things that we covered this week, what are you most excited about?
Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Miles Morales?
That's 150% sure I'm going to get it day one. Unless the base is like super ugly. Like, no offense, but don't mind. Oops. So, yeah.
Well, it's a premium format figure. It's not a part of the Mark Brooks line, but I totally understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
So my pick of this week's episode is going to be Thundercats, Kato.
Oh, I was surprised you weren't going to say Thanos because you were so hyped up for it coming next week, no?
Yeah, but that wasn't really a pre-order. He is like on his way in a truck on his way to me. I'm excited about it, but I'm really looking forward to seeing this Thundercats line.
Yeah.
I promised myself I wouldn't start any more lines, but I'm going to start the Thundercats line.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I am, Kato. I'm just going to do it. Jump in.
And they won't be expensive either.
And this time next year, we'll be talking about how I canceled them all. No. Trying to make smarter that's my New Year's statue resolution. Trying to make smarter decisions about my pre-orders. Trying to consider my space before I buy something.
Yeah.
And just trying to make sure my collection flows a little bit better, a little bit more. So if you're a seasoned collector like me, or a beginner collector like Kato, and you can't wait a few weeks until next week's episodes, then give us a like on Facebook, and also check out our website, statuereview.com. We'll be posting all the pics that I take of Thanos on Throne to our website, to have our galleries. And if you can't wait to keep up to date on all the latest previews and pre-orders, then I suggest that you head on over to thecollectiverse.com. They have a whole bunch of unboxings, a whole bunch of reviews, a whole bunch of collectors chats, a whole bunch of statue news, etc., etc., etc. Coming soon, they're also going to have their own Golden Collector Awards.
Yeah, I
their
think it's
own
this weekend, actually.
Statue Awards. They're going to be doing a live show. By the time this video happens, it might have happened already, but I'm sure you'll be able to watch the replay on YouTube. So go to Collectiverse and check it out. Again, that their awards are also they're a little bit different than what Statue Forum did.
Yep.
And they are also voted on by the collectors, so it's also really great, so make sure you check that out. And remember, statue collecting is more than just a hobby, it's a lifestyle. This has been Joe Prodzik.
Paul John.
Thanks for watching.
That's probably what I should do for $20.99, but oh well. Oh well.
I think it looks great. I don't know what your problem is with it. Talking about a Hulk scene? Well, Hulk scene. He has a mask on.
Scene. No, there's a really big fat scene.
He has a mask.
Yeah, I know.
There's supposed to be a scene there.
Not there. It's because they took. It depends on which comic they took that out of, and it looks like it's the out of time storyline, and it's not that great.
Okay. Is that it? Yeah, okay.